Hello everyone, and welcome. Today's topic is something most growing finance teams eventually run into. How do you produce one consolidated report when your companies are using different accounting systems? Some are on Xero, some are on QuickBooks, some are on Zoho Books, and some still rely on Excel. Individually, each system works fine, but at group level, reporting becomes fragmented. In this session, I'll walk you through why multi-system consolidation breaks traditional workflows, why Excel becomes a bottleneck instead of a solution, and how you can generate one consolidated report across all systems without rebuilding everything in Excel. Let's be honest about what's happening in most finance teams. There is rarely a clean system environment. Instead, you see a subsidiary using Xero, another using QuickBooks, a newly acquired company on Zoho Books, older entities still exporting Excel files. So what happens next? The default solution, Excel consolidation. Teams try to export trial balances from each system, standardize formats manually, build mapping tables, maintain a master consolidation workbook. And over time, this becomes fragile. The real issues: 1. Different data structures. Each system defines accounts differently, tax categories differently, reporting hierarchies differently. 2. Manual mapping becomes permanent work. What starts as temporary Excel mapping becomes a monthly maintenance job, dependent on one finance person. 3. No single source of truth. You end up with Xero report, QuickBooks report, Zoho report, Excel final version, and none of them fully align. Why multi-system consolidation is hard. The core challenge is not software. It is data standardization across systems. Each accounting platform assumes, I am the system of record. But group reporting requires all systems must be transformed into one reporting structure. This introduces 3 technical problems. 1. Chart of accounts mismatch. Revenue in Xero not equal to revenue in QuickBooks not equal to revenue in Zoho Books. 2. Currency inconsistency. Different entities may report in different functional currencies, use different exchange rate assumptions. 3. Structural differences. Departments exist in one system but not another. Classes or tracking categories differ. A proper multi-system consolidation process should: 1. Connect directly to each accounting system. Xero API, QuickBooks API, Zoho Books API, Excel import for legacy entities. 2. Standardize all data into one structure, regardless of source. Same account hierarchy, same reporting format, same currency logic. 3. Apply mapping rules once. Account mapping, entity mapping, currency translation rules, and reuse them every month. 4. Generate one consolidated report. You should immediately see group profit and loss, group balance sheet, entity breakdown view, drill down to source system. No re-exporting, no rebuilding Excel. Let's walk through a realistic scenario. Imagine a group with Singapore entity on Xero, UK entity on QuickBooks, UAE entity on Zoho Books, legacy entity using Excel. Traditionally, month-end process, export reports from each system, reformat everything into Excel, align chart of accounts manually, convert currencies manually, fix errors and mismatches, recheck formulas, finalize consolidation. This can take days. With a unified consolidation layer. Step 1. Connect all systems. Xero connected, QuickBooks connected, Zoho Books connected, Excel uploaded. Step 2. Map once. Revenue map to group revenue. COGS map to group COGS. Operating expenses aligned. Step 3. Generate report. You instantly get one consolidated P&L, one consolidated balance sheet. Drill down to each entity and system. Let's take a look at BrizoConsol. We'll start with the organization hierarchy. In this example, we have 7 subsidiaries. Some are connected to Xero, while others are connected to QuickBooks, Zoho Books, and MYOB. Once each entity is connected to its accounting software, BrizoConsol automatically updates the trial balances every night, ensuring your data is always up to date. Next, let's move to account mapping. Here, you can map each entity's accounts to a common chart of accounts. Once the mapping is completed, BrizoConsol automatically consolidates the data every night. This means there is no longer any need for manual consolidation work. From there, you can access the dashboards, financial health insights, or reports whenever you need them. BrizoConsol comes with a comprehensive library of built-in reports, including IFRS, US GAAP, and UK GAAP reporting formats, depending on your requirements. With automated data collection, account mapping, and consolidation, BrizoConsol helps streamline the entire group reporting process and gives you immediate access to consolidated financial information. Many finance teams start by trying to standardize Excel templates across the group. However, the real goal isn't to get everyone using the same spreadsheet. The real goal is to automate the consolidation process. Once that's in place, each subsidiary can continue using its preferred accounting system, while BrizoConsol automatically collects, maps, and consolidates the data for group reporting. BrizoConsol is specifically designed for groups operating across multiple accounting systems. Whether your entities are using Xero, QuickBooks, Zoho Books, or even Excel, BrizoConsol brings the data together into a single, consistent structure. It supports both multi-entity and multi-currency consolidation, making it easier to manage complex group reporting requirements. Most importantly, it eliminates the need for manual Excel-based consolidation, saving time and reducing the risk of errors. At the end of the day, the goal is simple: to turn fragmented financial data from different systems into one accurate, consolidated view of the group. Before I move on, let me quickly cover some of the common questions we get. One of the first questions is, how does the account mapping work when different entities use different accounting systems? The answer is that each entity keeps its own chart of accounts. Whether the data comes from Xero, QuickBooks, Zoho Books, MYOB, or even Excel, BrizoConsol maps those accounts to a common group chart of accounts. The system provides AI-assisted mapping suggestions, and your team can review and adjust them if needed. Another common question is, what if the accounts don't match? That's perfectly fine. You can always manually override the mapping. Once the mapping is set up, BrizoConsol remembers it, so you don't need to repeat the process every reporting period. We also get asked about foreign currencies. Currency conversion is handled automatically. Income statement accounts use average exchange rates, while balance sheet accounts use closing rates. Any translation differences are automatically posted to the appropriate currency translation reserve. Another question is whether Excel can still be part of the process. Absolutely. While BrizoConsol integrates directly with accounting systems, entities that can't connect via API can upload Excel or CSV files instead. The same mapping and consolidation rules still apply. And finally, how long does implementation take? In most cases, groups are up and running within 1 to 2 days. Connecting to accounting systems usually takes just a few minutes, and account mapping can typically be completed within a few hours with the help of AI-assisted suggestions. Ready to see BrizoConsol in action? Start your free trial today.